From News 19, I'm meteorologist Daniel Bonds. It's going to be cold. The other big story we're watching is this low pressure system that's going to be developing in the Gulf of Mexico. It's going to be moving towards the southeastern part of the United States. For us, if it moves a little bit more kind of inland, that means less frozen precipitation. If it's a little bit more off the coast, that would mean the possibility for more frozen precipitation. I say frozen precipitation because we do expect a wintry mix, and that could include a lot of things. That would include rain, freezing rain, sleet, and or snow. Here's kind of what we know and what we don't know. Colder weather, it's here. It's going to stick around. Low pressure system's going to develop. It's going to move towards us. General timing is still pretty good Friday into parts of Saturday. What we don't know is the exact storm track. Precipitation type, mentioned that because we do expect a wintry mix, and the amounts still in question. As we go into tomorrow, we'll have a better idea because our high resolution models will be in that time frame. So that'll give us a better idea of what we may or may not see. But when we're talking about a wintry mix, you're talking about rain, you're talking about freezing rain, you're talking about sleet, and you're talking about snow. Freezing rain, in my opinion, is the worst. That's what can really accumulate on trees and cause power outages. Sleet is not necessarily fun. The fun stuff obviously is the snow, but this is something we're going to continue to monitor because we're expecting basically all types of precipitation. So here's what we're looking at for Friday into Saturday. Wintry mix, rain, sleet, snow, freezing rain. Freezing rain would be the big threat. May even have some travel problems in the northern half of the Midlands. That's something we'll be watching, but just pay attention to the weather as we continue to track this system that's going to be developing. For today, very quiet weather conditions. We'll start off with kind of a wide look across the southeast. You look out towards our west, that's going to be the developing system. And as we go into Wednesday and into Thursday, you can kind of see that system continuing to evolve and develop and move towards us. This is as far as our in-house forecast model goes. So we'll have a better idea of what we'll see for Friday, certainly as we go into tomorrow. So we'll have a much better idea. But if you are going to be traveling over the next few days, in particular out towards the west, there will be some travel delays because we are expecting snow, some freezing rain. You're expecting just a wintry mess out that direction. And you'll notice possibility for some major travel problems in parts of Arkansas, even over parts of Texas, and maybe even into Oklahoma. Here's kind of a wide view of the American forecast model. So this would be Friday morning. This is 8 o'clock, a wintry mix at that point. Wintry mix at 12 o'clock. As we continue through time here, this is 4 o'clock Friday afternoon. Warmer air does start to lift a little bit more towards the north. That wintry mix starts to decrease for parts of the Midlands and the Palmetto State, and then it kind of retreats all the way up to North Carolina with some rain still falling across parts of South Carolina and the Midlands through early Saturday morning. So that's the American forecast model. Here is the European forecast model showing that general time frame. Looks like late Friday afternoon, Friday evening. This is 8 o'clock again. That wintry mix along and north of I-20. You'll see the colder air does start to retreat a little bit more towards the north as we go into early parts of Saturday. And then by Saturday afternoon, we'll get a little bit of sunshine. Again, that according to the European forecast model. Go ahead and show you the snow forecast for the European and the GFS. Light amounts of snow at least being predicted from the European forecast model. You're talking about maybe a half an inch in Columbia, but once again, I wouldn't get too caught up in these totals as of yet. We'll have a better idea tomorrow. The American model showing very small amounts of snow for portions of the Midlands with some higher amounts up towards the mountains of North Carolina and Tennessee. We're also going to have to watch for that potential for some ice, freezing rain. That's something we don't like. Freezing rain, certainly a potential there for both the European and the American forecast models. The European forecast model doesn't show nearly as much freezing rain, but once again, it has to be mentioned that we could have that freezing rain possibility. A little bit of a closer look at the snow forecast. Again, light snow amounts possible. This according to the American model, the GFS, and we're talking about basically trace amounts until you get to the upstate of South Carolina where the amounts might be just a little bit higher. Again, that was the American model. European forecast model showing basically that same idea, showing at least the potential for a little bit of snow to fall across parts of the Palmetto State. But once again, right along and north of I-20, probably the better chance, much better chance as you go into the upstate of South Carolina. Ice, again, a concern, as we do expect a wintry mix. Rain, sleet, freezing rain, and the possibility, at least that small possibility, for a little bit of snow. Here's the ice forecast or freezing rain forecast through early Saturday morning. That according to the European forecast model and the American model showing a little bit more widespread ice coverage. So that's going to be a concern if we do have some of these higher amounts of ice or freezing rain. That could cause some power outages, especially in the upstate. As of now, American model shows higher amounts of ice in the upstate of South Carolina. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed that that ice will stay away. Not expecting any travel problems today, but that will likely change as we go into Friday and into early Saturday morning. 76 degrees, our record high, record low is 13, record rain an inch and 6100ths back in 1993 and 1988. Crazy enough, I remember that. Over 4 inches of snow fell. We did hit 61 degrees yesterday. That's a little bit above our average. And we also picked up 1800ths of an inch of rain. Over the next 7 days, we could pick up anywhere from 3/4 to a half an inch of precipitation. I say precipitation because, again, may have some frozen precipitation Friday into early parts of Saturday. Today, a lot of sunshine, chilly with high temperatures in the mid 40s. We'll be in the low to mid 20s overnight under clear skies. Here's our 7-day forecast. A touch warmer tomorrow with highs upper 40s to near 50 degrees. We do have Thursday highlighted because it is going to be pretty cold with high temperatures low to mid 40s. And then we have Friday into early parts of Saturday highlighted. As a time frame, we'll be watching for this News 19 weather impact alert day because of the wintry weather that is possible, especially along and north of I-20. Once again, this forecast will continue to evolve as we get a little bit closer to Friday. By Saturday, though, at least Saturday afternoon, we'll have a little bit of sunshine and our weather does improve. Myrtle Beach looks like rain Friday and parts of Saturday. Charleston, you're talking about rain at this point, so you're talking all liquid forecast for both Friday, Saturday along the coastal region. Greenville, a little bit of a different story. Snow on Friday. Check out that high temperature of 34 degrees. So it is going to be kind of a snowy day in the upstate of South Carolina, it looks like, on Friday. But once again, we're tracking that low as it does cut across Florida and towards the Palmetto State. But we do expect colder than normal conditions January 14th through January 20th, about near normal rainfall or precipitation amounts during that same time frame. You can follow me on these social media outlets. No doubt we'll be updating this forecast a lot as we get a little bit closer to Friday as we're tracking the potential for some wintry weather.